Good Monday morning, meaties. Your first Monday of 2026, the Big 2-6. Welcome to your weekly live stream of horror news and channel updates. Shout out to It's Matt Soria. First person in the chat room, first person to send a message of the year. Good on you, Matt. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a nice, relaxing holiday? That's right, Macho Powade. You have not seen the live stream all year. God, I haven't streamed since last year. That's not true. I streamed yesterday over on Dead Meat Presents. Oh, Lemon Shark from Michigan State University. All right, go green. MSU. Hi, everybody. Mug of the day is Loose the Cat Come to Do No Good. A classic. Folks, I'm in hell. For the past 2 weeks, and I don't know why, I will go to sleep and I'll fall asleep okay. But like clockwork, I wake up after a single sleep cycle. So in 90 minutes to 2 hours, I'm awake and I can't get back to sleep for minimum an hour, more likely 2. It's kind of a restless leg syndrome thing. I have a weird sensation in my legs. It sucks. It's been plaguing me the past, I think 2 weeks. Got me last night. You know, I need green light therapy. I haven't heard of that. I think it might be sunlight. I haven't gotten any sunlight since it's been rainy as hell for a week here in LA. And also the sun sets so early. At this point, I'm considering doing a sleep study because it sucks. I'm so tired. Melatonin just makes my restless legs worse. So that's not good. It's rough because this is the time of year, especially over break. I was like, I'm going to catch up on sleep. I'm going to get a full 8 hours every night. Can't do it. It sucks, man. CBD gummy? Maybe? I don't know, man. It's bad. It's real bad. Last night, I went to sleep late. I was up doing stuff. So I went to sleep about 4 and then woke up at 5:30 and then was up till 6:30 and then woke up at 8. It's not good. But our number one person in the chat, Vintage GRC, says news. So let's get to the news. First off, Anaconda ate good at the Christmas box office. I guess. I saw this article in Reddit. Not on Reddit. I saw this article and then I read the article. And it came in at, where is it? 43 million with a 45 budget. So most movies make more than a 2x opening weekend box office run. Most movies have more than 2x legs. But I did search the box office subreddit to see what people were thinking about predictions and how it was looking to track and everything. But I tell you, you can't find any information on that box office subreddit other than Avatar news. And The Housemaid. Housemaid's doing shockingly good. I still haven't seen it. I still regret missing that premiere. I want to see it. But Housemaid's standing strong. So props to The Housemaid. Good for it. Avatar just passed 1 billion. I did see Avatar in glorious true IMAX 3D at the Universal City Walk. Loved it. If you want to see why I loved it, check out my Letterboxd, Dead Meat James. I was hitting that up over break. Spoilers, it's because Varang. I can't handle Varang, dude. How is Varang legal? God damn. A VILF? No, wouldn't she be a NILF? Because she's Navi? It's 2 A's. It's not V-E-R-A-N-G. It's V-A. Put some respect. Ben, I think I said it in my Letterboxd review, so maybe that's where you got it. But the similarities to Taun We are not lost on me. But that's the thing. Taun We is like a sensual. She's like the nice one, you know? Varang will fuck your life up, and I'll let her. I have a wife. She's seen the movie. She knows. She's into fucking Navi Quaritch, dude. That's who. We can both have a good time. Whatever. Anyway. Anaconda, I guess it's doing alright. I didn't see it. Anyone see it? Is that any good? Is it funny? I do love that this article says Jack Black and Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers star Paul Rudd lead the cast. That's great. That's how he should always be referred to. Chelsea is into Quaritch, giant. If that's a shock to you, then I have to question your devotion to Dead Meat lore and the podcast. I feel like that shouldn't be a surprise. If anything, I feel like he's a little too normal for her. Because he's just like a blue hot guy. He's just like a blue young Stephen Lang, and Stephen Lang is hot even as an old guy, you know? Get out of here, Fangoria ad. Konami plans to have a yearly release for new Silent Hill entries. Ben said this was a bad idea. When did you say they tried this recently? I am, of course, speaking of Ben Bellevue, our producer and brand manager, without whom these live streams would not happen. Where did I say that at the New Year's party? Did I thank you for something at the New Year's party and say, thank you, Ben, without whom these live streams would not happen? New Year's was a good one, man. I nailed the invite list. I kept it the perfect size. It was real good. Check out my Instagram, Dead Meat James, if you want to see some pictures of it. Played my sax, sabered a champagne bottle, did the ice luge, all the hits. Balloon drop, it was all there. There was an auction. Mike and Beth ran an auction with fake dollars you could find around the house that we hid. It was good. Anyway, Ben says Assassin's Creed is a good comp for this yearly release strategy that he says was not good. But I guess Konami is going to try it, possibly, with these Silent Hill games. A new Silent Hill game, one per year. After Silent Hill 2 came out in October 24, and then Silent Hill F in September 25. Best get on that shit. Thank you, AP Musical, Corn Pictures, Music 35. I did have good holidays. Watched a lot of old movies. You can see what I watched and what I thought of them on my Letterboxd. Dead Me James. They did it for 5 years before it all collapsed because making good games at that rate is near impossible, even if you do have multiple studios working on it. I do feel like there were a ton of Assassin's Creeds, because there was like a pirate one, right? Black Sails? Is that what it was? I remember Sea of Thieves. How's that game doing? Sometimes I'm like, should I log on and just see what it's like? And then I'm like, no, I can't tempt myself. It's like an alcoholic just swinging by the liquor store to see if they stocked anything new. Don't want to do that. Thanks, Alfaltz1. Appreciate it. Oh, music taste, very eclectic. Like most things. Recently, I've been listening to... apparently, it's just pronounced Joe. I've been saying D-Joe. But Joe Keery's band, fucking awesome. Joe Keery's music project, Joe. Still hooked on Fiona Apple. Can't get her out of me. She's just incredible. And it's not Clue hate. Someone said Clue hate from my Letterboxd. It's not Marpy Blue. I said it's a fine movie. Just cause I don't think it's the best comedy of all time doesn't mean I'm hating on Clue. I think it's fine. I think the good parts are good, the bad parts are bad, and Christopher Lloyd is woefully miscast. Also, what is this, James? It's okay, guys. James is just straight. Since when is Clue like a big gay thing? I mean, I guess I believe you, but like Rocky Horror is one of my favorite things ever. So my opinions on Clue are not tied to my straightness. Anything Tim Curry does is a big gay thing. Home Alone 2? Home Alone 2 is a big gay thing? He never came out, did he? I mean, he's still around. Don't mean to talk about him in the past tense, but he's not like out, is he? He's like keeps private with all that. Thank you, Gantros. He's retired. Excuse me, Mr. Curry. People have been wondering just what your sexual orientation is. No, I'm retired. Thank you. Confirmed bachelor. Oh, the old James Buchanan. No, wait, James Buchanan got married. No, wait, James Buchanan? Oh my god, my presidents are I can't operate on this little sleep. It was Buchanan, right? It was the bachelor? Or did he get married? Who got married in the White House? Fuck. Hold on. Let me just read this whole thing real fast. Still have this up here. Anyway, I'm gonna keep moving on. Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow finally gets the sequel it deserves, but not a movie. It's a graphic novel or comic, whichever they want to call it. I'll go ahead and follow. Comic book miniseries. Return to Sleepy Hollow, written by Casey Gilly, who describes herself as, was it an elder goth? I'm an elder goth. So good for her getting this job. It sees Ichabod Crane 15 years later in Sleepy Hollow when he's got to reunite with his now estranged love. Who played his love in the movie? And wasn't she like 17? Gee, Jordan Be Crying said this is boring. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You know, I wake up and I have a good time just hanging out and chatting with you guys and going over some new stuff and, you know, shooting the shit about random. I'm sorry. Dr. Sooning Boy said it's very boring. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to what can I do to make this more exciting? I guess I'll I don't have there's lots of like flammable things around here, but not oh, there is a lighter. What's this lighter? Oh, I got a pizza lighter. Is that... That's exciting. I don't even know where this came from. I've never bought a pizza lighter in my life. That's cool. Right? And I can, what was I just looking at, though? Oh, I don't want to light the pink opaque. Actually, let's light it. Let's get a little whiff of that. Fire's cool. Fire's exciting. Pizza lighter on the pink opaque. That's good, right? This is cool. James stole that lighter from me at my grandma's birthday party. Which grandma's birthday party? I go to too many. I'm just gonna light a little bit. I just want to smell it. I just want to get that smell going. New blow. Thank you. Oh, that's so fucking good, dude. What does the pink opaque smell like? Dysphoria? Oh, you made me laugh and put it out. Look what you did. I guess it's for the better. I don't want it to get too down there. In fact, I already feel like I kind of ruined it by doing that. No, I can scrape that off. It's fine. Anyway, that was super exciting. So, you're welcome. Potential John Wick and Saw video games are in development. Like a AAA Saw video game might be happening. Increased interest and increased opportunities. So I guess nothing super set, but maybe. Listen, if this happens, I need y'all to campaign for Chelsea to be in this game. No one deserves it more. Cause, okay, listen. No, I don't want your newsletter. Film. Saw. Can you honestly tell me... Oh, that was a cool one. These are new. And can you honestly tell me it's a coincidence that this is a thing? Like... I feel like that's looking pretty hot sauce summer, right? Obviously, you know, I'm happy for them. But I just want to take a little bit of like, I feel like, I don't know if this shirt exists without hot sauce summer. I don't know. Watch them come out with a grill shirt, and then we'll be like, wait, hold on. Okay, all right, hold on. That one we might want to cut from. So anyway, if this Saw video game happens, I just feel like we need to campaign for Chelsea to be part of it. Hot Sauce Summer, lawsuit Summer. Yeah, I'm going to sue them for using the property that they own. Thanks, Mason Jones. No, don't count on a Dexter kill count. I don't think that's not going to happen. Thank you, Maria Rock. I agree. The Duffer Brothers say that their adaptation of Stephen King and Peter Straub's The Talisman is no longer happening because it is no longer happening at Netflix. I've not read this book. Anyone read it? Oh, I guess there are two of them because Stephen King's working on the third one. Oh, Shadow Jagger ordered the Dead Meat calendar. It's coming on Wednesday. Thank you for doing that. You'll have to rip off a couple of days when you get it, but it's still early. Still early. I heard that this one would be difficult to adapt because of the age of the kid, which Duffers know all about. But it has to do with like a 12-year-old protagonist. And so if it's following him through a long period of time and it takes him a long time to make it, they're tied to a Dark Tower series? I fucking bet. Isn't it all? But I guess the rights holders, which include Stephen King, or not Stephen King, obviously Stephen King, Steven Spielberg owns the rights to the book since the 80s. Jeez. Apparently they are setting up a new deal with Paramount. Well, I'll keep an eye out for that. Ready or Not 2 is coming to us a little bit sooner, 2 weeks. I started reading this article, and this is a movie that I have avoided everything about. I haven't watched any trailers for it, and the article started to describe the plot. It's not a big spoiler. I think if you watch the trailer, you're probably aware of what I saw, but I am not reading the rest of this, and so you can read this at your leisure. But all I know is that Ready or Not 2 has been bumped up 2 weeks. Coming a little bit sooner. I'm so excited for this one. Love Radio Silence. They're our boys. I trust them to do, and this is like their movie. Like, I like their Scream movies, but Ready or Not is like just so good. Tonally, the ensemble cast is so great. I love it. So can't wait to see what they do with part 2. Recruiting Catherine Newton, who I think her best performance I've seen is in Abigail. Obviously, Lisa Frankenstein, very much up there, but Abigail, I just find her very funny in that movie. So her and that is going to be exciting. Samara coming back. Freaky, she's good. Freaky, though, she has to play mostly a stoic character for most of the run. That's kind of Vince Vaughn's movie to play around with, you know? She's good, but I just find her I really like what she brings in Abigail to the ensemble cast. And she has that amazing dance scene, too. You know? And finally, Andre Ovredal, who made Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark and The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Both very solid movies. We covered Last Voyage on the podcast. And Scary Stories was, of course, Kill Counted. He's got another horror movie coming out called Passenger. Plot details are being kept in luggage. I feel like that's a very British thing to say. I don't know if that's right. Did they even say luggage? Kept in the boot. Coming out on May 29th. He's also directing the Bendy and the Ink Machine movie, says Dylan Dad. There are a bunch of movies called Passenger. I'm a little surprised about this title, because you got The Passenger, which is great, That's the movie from a couple of years ago with our friend Johnny Birchtold and Kyle Gallner. Phenomenal movie. Watch it if you haven't. There's also Passengers. Is that the Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt one? Passengers. That's quite the movie. Chelsea and I watched that. I feel under the best optimal conditions to watch that movie under. In a hotel room when it played on the TV, because we couldn't get the TV in the hotel room locked us out of hooking up my HDMI cable, so I couldn't hook up my laptop. And so we just surfed TV channels, and it was on cable TV with commercials. So we watched it with commercials. Came in late, didn't finish it. I feel like I saw enough of it. It was a bad movie. That was a bad movie. The premise of it is just horrible. If it were a horror movie, it would make a lot more sense. Yeah, he fucking woke her up, dude. That's fucked up, man. And then I read the ending. You know, I read how it concludes, and I was like, really? That's fucked up that he woke her up, dude. Few movies coming out this week. Sleepwalker. Oh, Hayden. She's in that, okay. Oh, Beverly D'Angelo. Okay, I didn't know she was still making stuff. A grieving mother is haunted by the tragic loss of her daughter in a car accident that left her abusive husband in a coma. As she battles a surreal descent into darkness, her sleepwalking episodes intensify. Plagued by haunting visions of her husband inside their home, she grapples with the blurred lines between reality and nightmare. All right, that's coming out. I wish it said where. Does it say where it's coming out? If it's streaming, if it's theaters. It should make it more clear. They do say it somewhere. Obex? Anyone in this then? No? Don't really know these people. Connor Marsh lives a secluded life with his dog Sandy until one day he begins playing Obex, a new state-of-the-art computer game. When Sandy goes missing, the line between reality and game blurs, and Connor must venture into the strange world of Obex to bring her home. All right. And then, the thing I'm very excited for, I'm actually seeing it tonight. I'm seeing it a little early. Primate. I'm excited for this one. Every time I've seen the preview, I'm like, that looks like a silly, fun time. Johannes Roberts. He did 47 meters down. He did The Strangers Pray at Night. The First Omen. Wait. No, I was going to say Arkasha Stevenson did First Omen. What's he? Maybe he has a writing credit on it? Let's not. Okay, ignore that. But he did 47 meters down, The Strangers Pray at Night, which I think are both very enjoyable. And Primate, I'm excited to see. I'm seeing that tonight. I think I'm doing some press junkets with cast and possibly him as well, the director. So keep an eye out for those interviews. And yeah, that is it for the horror news for the week. So we can talk about dead meat stuff. The stream is getting great, said Jordan B. Cryan, who previously said that it was boring. So, great, thank you. I'm glad we're improving. I appreciate that. I feel like we're playing a video game where it's like... Speaking of which, we did just play a video game where a chat judged your performance. If you missed it, we streamed it on Dead Meat Presents, which really needs to get rebranded. That should probably be happening sometime soon, early this year. But if you missed it, we streamed content warning. which is a very fun game. I know that it's like, it's like an old game now. What, it's from like sometime in 2024. Fucking Markiplier has a video on it that's 5 million views. Holy fuck. Is that an edited thing or was that a stream? Because I feel like we could do a good cut down of this 2-hour stream. We also, Chelsea did a mod that allows her to load this boombox up with a bunch of copyrighted songs. And Rasputin got it blocked. So I had to mute that audio from it. So now it's... Oh, and Dr. Sooty Boy said, I'm no longer bored anymore. I'm happy. So we've converted both of our previous doubters into satisfied stream customers. That's great. Anyway, in this movie, we play these little guys who are jumping around. We go down into caves and we look for monsters and we try to... One of us has a camera. Our buddy Beth has a camera and records 90 seconds of footage. And then we come back and we upload that footage to SpookTube in order to try to make a viral video. And so the results, I must say, are hilarious. We have a real good... That's me. I'm the blue guy with a pirate hat. And we had a real good time playing this. And in fact, yeah, we can play this this one video that we did.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yes.
It's a bird.
Oh, you got it.
It's a bird.
Put the Wii music in there.
Oh, bones. Oh, look at that.
It's
It's
stuck.
Golem. Oh, here. Collect these bones and. Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Record.
Uh-oh.
So different monsters appear. They can grab you.
Mike, are you okay? No.
And just the aesthetic of this recording is very funny to me. The selfie view, very fun. Oh, it's too quiet. You're right. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll go to Dead Meat Presents and watch the whole stream. And we'll make... I would love to get a cut down version of this. And I'll send Michael, social media coordinator Michael, who's in the chat. I'll send him... You can also download these videos after you're done with them. So I'll send him those. But it's a lot of fun. And we're going to do it again because we still have more of the game to play. So tune in next time we do that. We'll make sure to announce it. Other Dead Meat news. I guess the big one is the Nosferatu kill count. So that got held up by a copyright claim from Universal that blocked it. We are still trying to deal with it. Now yes, you can download your videos. Awesome toast. They downloaded a very low resolution square file. But yeah, so Nosferatu was copyright claimed and blocked. The details of its current situation are a little complicated. I don't want to get into it, but we're working on it. I'm confident that it will eventually be released. It might take, based on how this process is going, it might take like another week and change. It'll get out eventually, so it'll come out. So you guess you will get a January kill count. There wasn't going to be one, but now we have one to release. So you'll get something this month at least. And that'll be out when it's out. It is available to watch on Patreon for the $1 a month tier, so you can check that out. We're also recommitting to getting commentary tracks out every month on the Patreon. That's our New Year's resolution. We're definitely going to do that. So I think the Patreon will have more value. If you'd like to peruse our offerings, go check out the Patreon. Linked in the chat right now. Thank you, Michael. Dead Meat James on Patreon. But if you don't want to pay that, or if you're unable to pay that, that's fine. The Nosferatu episode will be out soon. you know, soon in like the grand scheme of things. Soon, if you like think about like how long like dinosaurs are around, it will be real soon. Just keep that perspective. The Patreon cut isn't blocked, so maybe the easier thing to do is just to make that public. Well, that is age restricted. As I've explained, sponsors don't like when their videos get age restricted because that's gonna, you know, really knock down the views, hurt its performance. They're not gonna get their money's worth out of it. So, also the sponsor isn't even in that one. So that's right, Patreon versions also exclude the sponsor segments. So we couldn't release that because then our sponsor would be like, what the fuck did we pay you for? Really cool. Really cool. That'll be the kill count in January. In February, we should have Hard Eyes as our Valentine's episode. Not sure if we will have more kill counts than that in February. Because here's what it is. In April, it'll be 9 years of Dead Meat. Meaning we will be starting our 10th year. From April 2026 to April 2027 will be our 10th year of Dead Meat. I feel like that deserves something. So I would like to have that year be chock full. To make that happen, I feel like going as light as we can until then would be good. So that means January, February, March might be pretty light on the channel. As behind the scenes, we work on stuff to give you a good 10th year of Dead Meat. I really liked Hard Eyes. I think it's a fantastic romantic comedy that is also a slasher. I think it's great. So that's my plan anyway. I've got like an admin meeting actually after this with Ben and MK who help me run this place. And I've got plans. See, my job in the company is to be like, hey, I think this would be a good thing to do. How do we make it happen? And then they're like, I think we can make that happen. I'm like, let's do it though. Let's fucking go. No nap? I do need a nap. I'm definitely napping before that primate screening I'm going to tonight for sure. Ben's job is usually to say, no, I don't think that's possible. And then I'm like, yeah, but what if we did do it though? I'm drinking that coffee, don't you worry. We have a podcast out on Wednesday. This Wednesday we will be... We recorded it yesterday. It is a a mailbag episode. So we posted on the Dead Meat YouTube channel. And That's a good description, Ben. MK's job is to tell you how to make that happen. And Ben's job is to tell me how making that happen will affect everything else. That's right. It's good. But we asked for your questions on the Dead Meat subreddit and the Dead Meat community post on YouTube, and we answered a whole bunch of them. Chelsea and I, sometimes Gressel, answered a whole bunch. And that'll be out on Wednesday. That'll be our easing back into the podcast. We have considered revisiting a movie on the podcast. Almost a recount equivalent for the podcast. And let me know if you think it would be fun if we revisited, specifically, we have been considering House of Wax. Because I feel like that was a movie we covered very early on. I feel like we felt differently about movies then. And that is a movie that a lot of people tell us they like, and we shat on it. So we are considering doing that. It was a long time ago. We might have different opinions now. Too bad it's like a almost 2-hour movie. We were gonna do that. We were just gonna fucking do that, and then we were like, we're in crunch time right now since we're coming right out of the break into a podcast, so that's why we did the mailbag episode. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. I don't expect you'll still like it, maybe for campiness. But that's the thing, I'm more, you know, oh, what do we got here? Thank you, Shadow Jagger. Oh, thank you. It's fine. And thank you, Arthur Eddington. Horror anime on the kill count. I would love to cover Perfect Blue. My dream is to do Perfect Blue. I feel like East Asian media companies are quite litigious. Not litigious, but they're claim happy. As we learned with Train to Busan. So, it's a risk, but I would still love to do Perfect Blue sometime. I know a lot of people have also asked about Welcome to Derry. We'll definitely cover that. Not sure if I want to wait for the Blu-ray, because that's not out until, is it May? That would obviously be preferable as far as like behind the scenes stuff, assuming it includes some, but I mean, I don't know if I want to go half a year with hearing comments requesting that show. Might just want to fucking do it. I am also hoping to do the Stranger Things 5 kill count as soon as we feasibly can, as opposed to waiting years to do it. Just so that I can wrap up the Stranger Things era on Dead Meat. Would just like to get that done. I enjoyed the finale. I was emotionally satisfied. Really loved the epilogue in the finale. Thought the monster design was very good. Plot-wise, there's a bunch of stuff that I could complain about. It was, had a bunch of stuff where it's like, wait, how'd they get up that cliff like that? Why'd the military let them go? Just stuff like that. So, you know, plot-wise, story-wise, no surprises. It was whatever. But the epilogue, I think, was everything you could possibly want for an epilogue for a 10-year series. And I cried a bunch. A whole bunch, man. With just all the, like, that last D&D game that they play. Oof. The needle drops, I don't think were that good. I think 2 Prince needle drops back to back, definitely not. And Prince just doesn't feel right for a show about teenagers. Did Chelsea cry? No. She sat in that theater stoic-faced. And was just like, I guess I'm watching this. She was not impressed. All right, I think that's all I got for you. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, boss. So I guess that's it for this first live stream. Light week on news. Not surprising given the holidays and everything. So we'll be back here next Monday. Please join us. Hopefully by then my sleep is normal. Fuck, man. This sucks. But I will see y'all. Oh, I think it's... Oh, okay. I'm getting a phone call. All right. Ah, fuck, I just missed it. Thanks a lot, chat. Jesus Christ.